Whoa! It is cold. I'm in the garage. It's Monday. Didn't want to go out on the roads tonight, so thought I'd jump on the treadmill. But I think the temperature's like around about 0 -1, so it's properly chilly in here. But get this going, warm up, and start this week off good. Week number 3. Treader's finished. 30 minutes in the bag, nice and steady. About 8-minute mile pace, so just easy on the legs, ticking them over. TV wasn't working tonight, as I think it's so cold, so it wouldn't turn on. So I succumbed to watching YouTube on my phone, which is alright, just to tick the time by. But I don't think anyone really likes the treadmill, especially when it's freezing cold in the garage. But that's Monday then, guys. Rest day on Tuesday, and we'll see what we got planned for the rest of the week. Keep watching. Wednesday afternoon, just out for a bit of a jog in the local area. Going to go for a 4-mile tempo run today. Bit of a warm up, just out along the main road and then back, just double back. But it's quite fresh. Did snow this morning, but wouldn't know it now. It's all melted, all gone away. Just gonna try and hold just under 6-minute mile pace for the 4 miles. Wind's a little bit blustery, but see how I can get along. It's all good stuff in the legs. Had a rest day yesterday after the easy miles on Monday, just to break up the week a little bit, and then hoping to bank some efforts tomorrow while my son goes to karate, and then we're getting close to the weekend and hopefully a longer run to do this weekend, start building that mileage back up. 2 miles done, halfway. 5:46, 5:50. Now I've turned and I'm into the wind, so it's going to be harder work, but just keep going. Ah, 4-mile tempo done. That was hard. 6:10 and then 6:08 for the last 2 miles, so it did slow a bit. It is into the wind. It was sort of back up hill towards the coast, so things going against me in the second half, but I'm happy. Heart's working hard, legs are working, so the important thing is the effort level, and that was there, so just got to keep going. To get me thinking, mind, when you're in the middle of a training block or at the beginning maybe, and you can't seem to get close to that race pace and maybe get demoralized with it and a bit like, how am I going to manage that? Maybe you look back at your last race, whether it be a marathon, half, or 10 or 5k, and you just can't seem to match it. But what I would say is that if you did hit that PB or goal in whatever race it might have been, you're probably well tapered, you're probably up for it, you might have been running with other people, which pushes you along. That was a category, sorry, I'm not very good at them. So you're ready for it. What I would say with some tips, if that is the case, is one, keep doing them tempos. That's what got you to the PB in the first place, is working hard even when it hurts. it's going to hurt in a race, so you're just prepping the body for that. Number 2, maybe try doing it with some people, so mates or similar sort of standard runners, or even runners that are maybe a little bit faster, so they can sort of push you along. Number 3, maybe try entering local races that are maybe relatively cheap, but will get you pushing hard, or even doing the park run on Saturdays if there's one local to you. And number 4, maybe it's easy to or better should I say, to have a course that you maybe regularly do, so at least there's some sort of consistency there and something to benchmark off. Whereas if you start changing the routes all the time, some of them might be hilly or downhill, whichever way, and then it's not really true reflection. So try and keep it relatively the same, depending on how far you go and what's around you. But I hope that's helpful. Just after 8 Saturday morning, gonna hit up a segment in the dunes. It's frosty. So sand's going to be hard underfoot, which is good. Hopefully be a bit like a road. There's no road sections thankfully, so no chance of slipping, but just waiting for 1 or 2 other people. I'm going to get this underway. Oh my god, it's cold. My face is frozen. Great segment along the beach, through the dunes, hill climbs. Dog coming into the finish, Major. We got Ben. Ready to collapse, no doubt. Just trying to get a bit higher ground. There's an amazing sunrise. I class this as a tempo today. It's through the dunes, I'm not really bothered about the pace, just the effort in the legs. You see the sun poking through the trees further back there. Is really prominent, big sun coming up. Oh, I'll catch up in a bit. Just jogging back through the dunes. Great way to start Saturday, really happy with that. Do these little segments, as I've spoken about before, between the group of us in the villages around here. And we get like these targets set to sort of aim for, and today I was on point with mine, so just makes you feel a little bit happier, even though they're just fictitious and don't really mean anything. It's still good to hit what you meant to. There's that sunrise that I mentioned, and the sand. It's like running through snow almost, or definitely along tarmac. It's really hard underfoot, which is great if you're trying to go fast. There we go. That's Saturday done, guys. Oh, Saturday Sunday Club through the lanes, about 10k in. Half of them are runaway.
Gone as usual. Gone.
Gone. This is Sunday Club B team. A team have disappeared somewhere. We're like road sweepers. Not even at the junction now. Just plodding down these lanes. One of the lads has got a tempo bit from the bottom marathon block. It's a bit icy underfoot, so going onto a main road, which hopefully it'll be a bit gritted and be a bit grippy. But John and a couple of the others have disappeared. We don't know which way they've gone, but it makes a difference now. It's the week almost done. Should hit 36. It's a road. 36, 37 mile. I'm happy with that. So that brings the end of week number 3. Feeling a lot better after a bit more consistency. Legs feeling a bit stronger. Enjoying the sort of hard efforts and tempos. They're really sort of helping the legs and lungs. So glad how it's improving. So bit of a step up from last week in mileage, so 34 to 36 this week, so a couple more weeks and we'll be dipping into the 40s, and then I'll probably work up towards mid 40s to 50 and then hold it around there. I don't think I'll go much higher than that. A couple of races coming up, so just need to enter them and say what I'm doing next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next week.